So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
The first thing that comes to mind when I hear the name Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is sacrifice. He was the ultimate team player, and he gave his life for the good, the better good of others. His dream is so much alive today, as seen in the NBA by the diversity that we have. We have players from all different walks of life. We have players from different corners and different pockets of the world, and the opportunities that we're afforded as athletes can be directly linked, to that man. When I teach my young daughter Reese about Dr. Martin Luther King, I would definitely stress again the importance of leadership, not being a follower and sometimes not being popular by standing alone and making decisions that have to be made. And that's something that Dr. Martin Luther King did.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
What comes to my mind when I think about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is a visionary. He's somebody that had a vision many decades ago, and that truly became reality decades afterwards. And I think that's somebody that was very powerful, somebody that was a very good orator, and that definitely had people just understanding and buying into what he was trying to accomplish, which was a positive things with the nonviolence movement. I have a dream. My dream would be that everywhere in the world there would be no poverty and everybody would have a smile on their face. That's my dream.
Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.